Welcome to Midtown Manhattan, the home of the New York Rangers, where the Blue Shirts won a Stanley Cup in '94 after their captain guaranteed it. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Takes the return feed. Dishes it to Thomas. Great use of the stick at center by Zibanejad. Grabbed along the board by Kyrou. There he is from the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Panarin's looking around near the point. Quick pass to Gavrikov. Hammers one. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
New York's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Oh, that's a good hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Came up with the save on that play. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by the Fernier. Denies it in front.
Well, that shot came quickly. It was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And he slides it quickly to Fowler. Puck moves over to Buchnevich. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Oh, look at this. Feeds it over. And he fights off another save.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
And off the draw, they win possession. Thomas works the puck in his own zone. To the low slot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Shesterkin. New York's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react, turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Along the half wall with the puck. Huge steal in his own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a shot. Comes up with a stop. Takes the feed from his netminder. The Blues take it across the line. Passes it over. There's a shot. Oh, that goes off the mask. That stays out. Oh, and he makes another save. Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Bjugstad. Takes control of the puck. Here they come on the attack down the right side. New York sliding the puck behind the net. With possession along the wall. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice. Toss up the puck. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's high
Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot! Oh, how did he get it? Glove on net. What a stop by Bennington. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. New York's won the draw, and they'll go to work.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Moves by the check. Oh, it stays out. Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Dishes it to Schneider. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Panarin. Picked up along the wall by Kyrou. Feeds it to Thomas. Quick shot! Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead!
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
New York's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by one. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
Here's an off-man rush. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Big time save on a big time shot. Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. And he takes the dish. And now it's grabbed by Zibanejad. Turns it away. And now he passes up to Neighbors. The Rangers gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. New York's got a hold of the puck. Skates to the crease. Scores! As they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now
to play. We are all tied up in this one. The Rangers take possession in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Trocheck's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Schneider's crossed the line and gained the zone. And that's knocked away by Broberg. Borgman's got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Lafreniere. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Drives to the paint. And he elects to explore his options. Dishes it off. And that's blocked away. The Rangers have it now. Tries to feed it over to Carrick. New York's got the puck along the wall. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Moves it to Vakanainen. And he rings the post.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And now it's over to Folk. Moves inside. Tremendous stop by Shesterkin.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets clear to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Solid body contact. Gains the zone through center. Shot! And that goes off a player in front. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit on the play. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Rocked him. And that's intercepted by Buck. Moves it on over to Parayko. Sends the feed in front. And another pass. The Blues take it along the wall. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Loses the coverage there. Quick shot. With that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
New York strike blade here in period number 2. What a huge momentum lifter for them.
And I don't know if they'll want the intermission, James, because you can certainly feel their temperature rising, can't you? It's when you feel that certain something coming at you. It's like a wave, and they have it right now.
He grabs the puck here at the point. The Rangers take it along the wall. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Shen. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Okay, it's time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club team tonight, you can get access to your
2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
St. Louis has been behind the play most of this game, which means they're chasing it, James. I mean, they haven't been urgent and their foot speed really slow. They really have to rethink how they've come into this third period. They have to make some adjustments and really look to attack if they want to get back in this game.
Back to the blue line. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Look at this. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Puck picked up by Broberg. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Thomas. Slides the puck over. That caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here's a short pass to Parayko. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And a little body contact on that play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got it in their own zone. Ball's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what the officials say. Folks, off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
The Rangers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
On a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Stopped by the blocker. Grabs the puck in the corner. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Morrow. Now a quick pass to Miller. Takes it to the net. There's a shot. And he had the answer on that one. Slides it diagonally to Thomas. Across the line from center.
Folks, almost out of the box.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. St. Louis is across the blue line. Holloway's got the puck. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Oh, and some smooth skating. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
St. Louis is certainly
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Blues' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it. Just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
Quick shot! Denies him on the slapper! From the point, they take control of it. Great hits on play with the stick by Morrow. Sneaks by the poke check. Back to the point it goes. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. New York's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. Here he is, wrists it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Levels him with the hit. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Radishes into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Blues have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Suter's taking it from his own end. Thomas plays the puck. Great read with the stick. Puck grab by Neighbors. Sends it down low. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Brzezinski's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the return feed. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Suter. Takes the puck and loses control of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Sends it out in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Puck scooped up by Walker. They got some momentum here. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Right up the have got into the offensive end. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Moving into the attacking zone. Moves the puck. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Takes that pass back to the point. Blocked in traffic. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us.
Hey fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund the Children's Playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. If you'd like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. It is put up or shut up. The puck is dropped here in overtime. Here's a chance. Gavrikov stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Fox. Moves into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. And that pass goes off a stick. See what a stick! There it is! In overtime, they take it! And their spirits are on fire! They are loving it!
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
It is amazing for the bright lights in the big city how effective just a simple stick salute has become and meant so much to the Ranger fans.
Tradition and class, and that's what it spells to me, James. And this is what they're doing for their fan base. They're saying thank you for sticking with us throughout this game.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Welcome to Midtown Manhattan. We're in New York City, the home of the Rangers. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Rangers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Kind of nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And another stop.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Stones him on the play. Works it across to Fox. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Takes it into the slot. Scores! I think that went off the defender.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And now he tries to get it across to Panarin. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Thomas. Moves the puck down low. The Blues play it along the boards. Pass out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Shesterkin's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Trocheck's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Beats it over. Off a stick and they can't connect. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fires it on net. Fantastic save.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
New York's got the puck in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Joseph. Makes a move in front. Oh, fantastic save by Shesterkin.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Moves the pass in front. And that's stopped. Taken along the wall by Carrick. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Vakanainen. Here's a backhand. Oh, a clutch save.
Binnington's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. And he passes it up ahead to Kyrou. He fires it. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Moves it quickly over to Morrow. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Feeds the puck up to Neighbors. To his teammate. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Jabs the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Brzezinski. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Angles it over to Schenn. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Schenn's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
St. Louis gains a hold of it. Buchnevich is moving it ahead. Puck picked up by Gavrikov. New York's looking to break out. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. First period nearly in the books here. And he gives it over to Sundqvist. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Passes it over. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Fabry's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
A tough minor penalty to take this late in the frame here, James. You got a close game, and you don't want to give any opportunity to your opponents. You got to kill this off.
New York's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Takes a number one as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. St. Louis wins the draw here in their penalty killers. They go right back to work. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Lafreniere. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Joseph. Puck grab by Pareko. Poked away by Miller. Gavrikov slugging the puck. Cuts to the paint. Gives them nothing in front. New York's got the puck along the boards. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow! Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Moves it to Gavrikov, and that play's neutralized. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Makes the save on reaction with the blocker. The Blues look around near the point. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Shesterkin's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Vakanainen's got it in the defensive end. Here we go, one-man rush. Dishes it off. Swung it away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Drills him. Knocked away. Quick feed to Fabry. The Blues looking against the half wall. Sets it out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. New York's got a hold of the puck. Tosses it to Carrick. New York's crossed the line and on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's a collision with some authority. Directs it on over to Holloway. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Borgen. The Blues ready to go on the attack. And he shuts them around that. Schen's got it to the side. Slides it across. With the stop.
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Shot again. Oh, and he lays out to block that, and that'll earn some respect amongst his peers. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Here's a short pass to Pareko. Takes a shot, and then carries off a stick. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Here's a blast. Save made by the keeper. And the defenders take possession. The Rangers play it along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it around along the half wall. Chance! Stopped by the goaltender. Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a shot. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Quick pass to Borgen. to shake loose. He's in. Scores! Clinical.
I've been in this situation as a defender. When a blistering opponent turns on the Jets, there's no way they're letting you back in. He takes a backward glance just to have a look, but he knows he's got all the time in the world before he fills the net.
Trocheck's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. Great stick work with the steal. St. Louis on the attack. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Lafreniere. Nice zone entry from the middle. Puck scooped up by Cooley. The Rangers carry it along the wall. And there's the save.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
St. Louis has the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Walker. They've got numbers. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Morrow. Great read by Joseph. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available now.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Cross-corner dump in. And there's the whistle icing the call.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Rangers come up with a defensive zone draw.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, look at this. Great poke check on the reach. The Blues have it now. Quick feed to Holloway. Slides the puck to Broberg. Takes the feed. Oh, a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
Taken by Bjugstad. Glove save! Oh, quick reflexes on the play.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, that's a great heads-up play by Panarin. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it over to Schneider. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Rangers play it along the wing. Takes the shot. They score! A clutch goal cancels the lead.
Wow, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Trocheck's won it. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Lafreniere. The Rangers are on the attack. Lafreniere's got it along the wing. Grabs control of it at the point. Now over to Vakanainen. Here's a short pass to Morrow. St. Louis has it. Quick pass to Kyrou. He carries the puck up along the wing. Huge steal in his own end. Radish is moving the puck through his own zone. They go on the attack through center. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Picked off by Holloway. Dishes it to Shen. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the wall by Bolt. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did that.
They tied it up here in the third.
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity, and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now, guess what? They've got their foot on the gas.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves it to Radish. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Well past the midway mark of this period, it's all tied up. New York's won it. Up along the wing. Slides the puck down low, and he slides it quickly to Radish. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bjugstad. Drives it to the crease, and he opts to wait for more support. The Rangers have it now. Handles the puck. Shot! There's a blocker stop by Bennington.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Denies the shooter on that play. That's off a stick. Oh, wow. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. Under a minute to go in the third. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. The Blues slide it through center. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he takes the feed. Neighbors looks around. The Blues working around near the back end. And that banks off a stick. New York's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Gavrikov. To the low slot. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Broberg's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick feed to Cooley. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team calendars. You can pick them up at kiosk 144 on the lower level.
Get your overtime picks in, because they are ready to drop the puck. Overtime is underway here. Passes it in front. Couldn't get it to go. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Parayko's going to play it near the point. Takes the pass. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. And there's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Over to the boards to Thomas. Moves it to the corner. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Gives it to Kyrou. Carries it along the blue line. To the half wall to Folk. Here's a shot. And it's picked up by the defense. And they'll skate it out of the zone. New York's got it along the wall. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Moves it to Trocheck. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's the pass. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Picked off by Kyrou. Handles the pass. On the attack along the boards. Grips it, rips it. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. And that's poked away. Here's a shot. He missed that one.
Shesterkin's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Rangers move it in. Along the half wall with the puck. New York's got the puck in the corner. Tiptoes around the poke check. Looks to set up at the point now. New York's on the attack. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Nice job tying up his opponent. Right on the doorstep.
Morrow's tweak snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Nice stop by Binnington. Puck picked up by Suter. Pass to Holloway. New York's got the puck. The Rangers will play it in their own end. New York's got the puck against the boards. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Rangers take it from the side. Pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Holloway's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Feeds it over. Here comes the sentence. Vakanainen's getting called for tripping on the play.
The ref isn't putting the whistle away in overtime. Who's going to be the hero and get the golden goal on the power play?
Off the drive, a nice job locking up his opponent. Handles it along the blue line. Shesterkin's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Thomas will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. The Blues win the face-off. Passes it over. And that's intercepted by Gavrikov. Quick pass to Schneider. Tries to get it to Zibanejad. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. They go on the attack from the left side. The Blues take it along the wall. A chance for the win! For the win! Chance to win it! And he comes up with a huge save! Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Thomas is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Tries to feed it over to Holloway. The Blues fail to score, and overtime rolls on.
James, I'm not sure if the emotion got the better of them with that power play unit, but it's overtime. You got to find a way to be urgent, drive the paint. That was not acceptable.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Thomas has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the entire group that they're playing against.
Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Dishes it off. Moves it quickly over to Vakanainen. St. Louis has it near the wall. Slides it diagonally to Thomas. Some great thievery in the open ice. Works it across to Schneider. Unable to reach that one. Tries to the sweet spot. Denies him on the play. St. Louis has it behind the net. With possession along the wall. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. St. Louis takes possession off the face-off. Well, there's the buzzer, but fear not. We've got another overtime frame coming at you right after this here on EA Sports. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. A sink-or-swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Circles back to center ice. Comes on the wall. A shot. Dismiss that chance. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Now a quick pass to Folk. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Shakes off the coverage. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. The Blues played along the boards. Slides it across. And that's a smart heads-up play by Zibanejad. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Shot. And that goes off, pours off a body. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And here's the pass to Panarin. And he sidesteps the check there. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves it to Trocheck. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Trocheck's going to play it against the half wall. The Blues gain possession. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. And he takes the feed. Moves into the slot for the win. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Bjugstad's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Quick feed to Walker. Push one in close. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a short pass to Bjugstad. And that pass is redirected. Puts the puck on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And the goal scores! Good night, OT winner. did they work for that one tonight? Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Rangers take possession to get this one underway. Puck grab by Gavrikov. Feed to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And there's the save. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Puck scooped up by Gavrikov. New York's got it in their own zone. St. Louis looks to get things going there with the puck. Here they come on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, and he stopped out with a save by Shesterkin. Slides into Trocheck. Sends a pass over. Solid check to slow him down. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. What a steal in his own end. Feeds the puck across to Joseph. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Bjugstad. The Blues have it now. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Gavrikov. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. New York's got the puck along the wall. Horgan's got it in the corner. Binnington's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Thomas wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Kyrou. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Radish. Here's a chance. Driving right to the front. Pumps it away in his own end. Taken along the wall by Carrick. Snaps one from the slot. Shuts him down.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Rangers will play the puck from behind the net. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Holloway's got it in the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. Panarin's taking it from his own end. Turned aside by Shesterkin. Puck picked up by Morrow. Rocks him. They've got numbers here. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Oh, thunderclap and knocks him off the puck. Owen stays out. He got a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Picked up by Fabry. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Passes on over to Rempe. Feeds the puck to Brodzinski. Perreault's got it against the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Fowler's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And here comes the judgment from the official. Fox is getting called for tripping.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Final minute approach here in this opening frame. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Thomas plays it against the boards. Quick pass to Holloway. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he takes the pass. Dumps the puck in. Dished on over to Neighbors. Here's a blast! Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Stay warm and stylish in the rink with our specially priced item tonight. Our Game Team Scarf, priced at just $10. Hurry into our main store as supplies are limited.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The Rangers penalty killers get off to a good start with possession here. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick.
Fox is up and ready to get back on the ice.
Big time stop there.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Looks to make a play over to Kyrou. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a goal! St. Louis has to be feeling good about this 2-0 lead now, Cheryl.
You can see it in their body language. It feels like the floodgates are going to open. When you have that many opportunities on net, you're throwing everything at it, you're bound to get more.
And now he angles it across to Panarin. Puck grab by Broberg. Angles it over to Fowler. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. He scores! A little pop luck on the play.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The Blues continue to press forward with positive results. Now 3-0 here in the second.
I don't think the goaltender's broken a sweat yet, James, because they've been in the offensive zone, holding possession, dancing around the ice outside, opening their lanes, and attacking at will.
Into the corner now. A chance right in front. Oh, he misfires on that. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Bennington's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Moves it quickly over to Trocheck. Look out. St. Louis has possession of it now. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. That's moved up ahead. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Winds up from the point. Denies him on the one-timer. The Rangers cross the blue line and are on the attack. St. Louis will try to make something happen. Stops! And they do it again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Blues lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Holloway's got the puck. Great defensive stick work on the play. Puck scooped up by Brzezinski. Grabbed along the boards by Broberg. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Moves it over to Shen. Feeds it over. Taken by Shen. New York's got the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as he goes off one of his teammates. Passes it over. Takes it to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Shesterkin. Fox has got the puck in his own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Tosses it on to Walker. And he can't hang on after that hit. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he makes the save there. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Oh, and there's a great save. Oh, what a save. I can't believe he kicked it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Miller's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
And now it's grabbed by Gavrikov. And a nice save there as play continues. Quick pass across to Fabry. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Here's a shot. Denies him. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Hey fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away before the end of tonight's game.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go. Third period underway. Can they rally back here? All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
New York's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
Tries to the crease. Puck picked up by Gavrikov. Tries to feed it over to Fox. Pushes it across to Zibanejad. The Rangers for playing against the boards. Makes the save. And now he moves it quickly to Bushnevich. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Scores! And they're saving the Blues tonight in St. Louis. St. Louis hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any
The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Bjugstad. Takes the feed. Moves the puck over to Broberg. And that's off a stick. The Rangers take over on possession. New York's on the attack. Sidesteps the check. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Feeds it over to Holloway. All alone! Oh, misses the net!
Oh, that's a tough one, James, when you're in that spot and you're unable to put it between the pipes. But I think he just rushed his shot, and as you can see, it clangs off the end boards.
The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Skates in behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Blues offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Play is called for offside. Past the midway mark in this period, St. Louis boasting a 5-0 lead to this point. New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Handles the pass from the right wing. Great reach with the poke check by Parayko. New York's got the puck along the boards. Hyru's got it in the defensive zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. It's stopped! We are in the gateway city where the Blues were born in the expansion era in 1967. It took over 50 years, though, to win their first cup. Opening face-off just moments away. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Dishes it off. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Rangers have the puck in the corner. Wrist shot from the slot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. They've got numbers here. Only got a piece of it to keep it out. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Miller. He grabs the puck here at the point. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Nice feed from the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Parayko. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Makes his presence known on the ice. Denied by the puck stopper. Great pressure to force the turnover by Holloway. What a steal in his own end. The Rangers cross the line and gain the zone. Trying to shake the defender. Denies that opportunity. Absolutely levels him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
New York's looking to break out. Puck grab by Lafreniere. Quick feed to Trocheck. Here's a chance. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. And he takes the dish. Play is blown dead with the offside.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
More than half the frame has been played here. The game is still scoreless. New York's won the draw. Slides the puck over. He got all of that one. Here's a short pass to Radish. Takes a shot. An easy pass saved made by Binnington. Slides the puck across to Torchenko. Radish has got it in the defensive end. Lowers the boom with that hit. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Loses the coverage there. He's got a stop. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
The Rangers don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity.
St. Louis has that extra step right now as they take that one-goal lead in the back half of period number one.
Well, they're showing different facets to their game. They're showing finesse, but they're also showing some grind. They know how to get the puck, they know how to retrieve it, and they certainly know how to shoot it. I mean, they've been dominating in terms of shots.
Play whistle, dead penalty coming up. The Rangers are going to serve two for tripping here.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Blues look around near the corner. In close! Big time stop! My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And the defense come away with it here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Breakaway! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop. Shesterkin's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Power play will continue once this offensive zone face-off resumes, but they look good right now.
Well, they look great, but the goaltender looks fatigued, so they've got to win this draw, and they have to have urgency and take the puck to the net and see if he can crack.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Pass across to Miller. Quick pass to Borgen.
Gavrikov standing up, ready to go.
Scores! Mikas Zibanejad puts it in.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight.
New York's evened it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that, James, because you're coming off of a shift. You score the goal. You want to keep it going.
Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Puts it on net. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Moves it to Parayko. Puts it on goal. Great save by Shesterkin. The Blues have it against the wall. 35 seconds to go in this.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
6 seconds remaining. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had to sustain pressure.
There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
New York's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Now a quick pass to Shen. Sends the pass over. Picked up along the boards by Bushevich. Oh, what a great glove save on the play!
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Knocks him into the boards. The Blues have it from their own end. Panarin slugging the puck. Quick feed to Gavrikov. Takes the feed. St. Louis has it in their own zone. And that's picked up by Schneider. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gets the puck over to Thomas.
Shesterkin's the competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
They're going to keep things moving here. The Rangers working through center. On-man rush. St. Louis has it near the wall. And it's a quick pass to Bjugstad. And he comes up with a stop there. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Steps inside. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Handles the puck. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Blues gain control of it. Cuts to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Here's a short pass to Shen. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here they are on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Big time stop there.
Binnington's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Works it across to Fulk. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. He scores!
shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
New York's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
Poked away by Schneider. Folks got it along the wing. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass to Parayko. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Slides the puck across to Lafreniere. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we're back with a third period next.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? And he takes the feed. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The Blues looking against the half wall. Moves inside! And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Slides it across. Moves it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Rangers will play it from the corner. New York sliding the puck behind the net. Moves it around along the half wall. The Rangers have it from the corner. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Feeds it over. Lafreniere's moving the puck through his own zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Binnington.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Sabinajad's got it behind the net. Pokes it away, great hand high.
Binnington's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Passes it over. Stopped with ease. Scooped up along the wall by Walker. St. Louis has the puck. Throws it and he moves it up ahead. Poked away in the defensive end. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Cuts into the paint. Turns it aside with the glove. Takes the feed from the goaltender. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Shot! And he makes the save.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Slides the puck over to Carrick. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Tries to get it over to Gavrikov. Slides it across to Carrick. Uses the force on that hit. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Centering pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. And now he moves it quickly to Fowler. The Blues will play it in their own end. Takes a hit on the play. St. Louis on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Handles the puck at the point. Gives up the body for the block. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Shesterkin. Takes the pass. Here's a shot. Shesterkin takes it and looks ahead. New York's got him along the wall. Dishes it off. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
And now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
In the final moments of this period, St. Louis is trying to build on that one-goal lead. The Rangers have it now. Puck scooped up by Panarin. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bennington.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that
Score! And it's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
St. Louis is looking to close things out in this third period. They have been the dominant team offensively tonight.
Cooley's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Knocked away by Parayko. Moves it to Falk. Oh, he'll feel that one. Takes it to the net. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
A little back and forth. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Holloway's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I love about it is he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Trocheck's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. They score! And what a counter-punch they serve up!
Well, you said it, counter-punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. The style of goaltending has changed so much over the years, James, and you can see that he drops right to his knees here in the butterfly position, trying to make himself as big as possible. But unfortunately, the shooter is able to put it by.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Taken by Corbin. On the attack along the boards. Good hook to pump him off the puck. Shakes off the coverage. The backhand. One last save. That's all she wrote for this one. The Blues pick up the win, and Cheryl, you really got to look at special teams. Hi, everybody. Welcome to St. Louis. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. Well, it nearly took a half a century to hoist the cup here in St. Louis, but they certainly have established a winning way now. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Rangers have won the draw, and we are now underway. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Kyrou. up the puck now. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Here's a shot, and it banks off a stick in traffic. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it across, and he gets enough to keep it out. Takes a shot. Oh, they do it again.
Shesterkin's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
New York's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, what a play, and they're on the attack.
Able to squeak through. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Blues are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Fowler. Slides it back to the blue line. Feeds it over. Handles the pass. The Rangers take it from the side. Along the half wall with the puck. And he slides it quickly to Miller. Pass back to the point. Stick save off the deflection. Fowler stick handling in his own zone.
Kyrie's penalty is almost expired.
Oh, he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Trying to get back on the attack now. Passes in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Suter. Toss to the paint. Oh, what a blocker save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
From the right side, moves it up ahead. Here they come on the rush. New York's on the attack. Steps into it. Fantastic save. Moves it over to Shen. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. He scores off the defender and into the net. St. Louis takes a 1-goal lead as we are just past the halfway mark of the first.
Looks like they put their hard hats and work boots on here, James, because they're not afraid to get to the paint and they're not afraid to shoot through a screen. I think they've been dominating when they've been in the offensive zone.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Parayko's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a 1-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
New York's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be
A short-handed breakaway. Gets in front of it. Joseph's got it to the side. Great reach with the poke check. New York's got it in their own zone. Here they come. Into the offensive end now. Takes the puck at the point. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Sunfist ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. New York's won the draw. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick pass to Lafreniere. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength. Scores! He gathers up the rebound and tucks it home. New York's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looks like it has.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Feeds it down low. Let's move to the middle, and that's stopped. From off the wall and onto his stick. New York's got the puck against the boards. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Picked up along the wall by Goldberg. Scores! A timely finish and they take the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. We can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Blues take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
Unleashes a cannon! And a great save!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Passes it over! Oh, what a move! Lets it go! Time ticking! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down! And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history. You can find it on our website, voted on by you, our fans.
Closing seconds of the first intermission, Savalsky, Pounder, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
So Sirkin's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
And now it's grabbed by Suter. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Gavrikoff's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Sends the pass down low. And that's off a stick. The Blues glided along the line. The Rangers get a hold of the puck undermanned. And he sidesteps the check there. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Sends it across. Fires it on net. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Penalty coming up here. The Blues are being called for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Takes the feed at the point. With possession along the wall. From the blue line, they take control of it. Scores another one-timer. Carries it in. And that's taken by the defense. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot, and they score! The special teams looking special on that one.
Well, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck. And guess what? Perfect practice makes perfect power play.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And now he moves it to Trocheck. Picks off the pass. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. Right up the gut. Here they go. And a stick break setup. Loses the coverage there. Takes a shot. And he was ready for that one. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Shot! And he makes the save. And instead of a whistle, it clears it away. The Rangers play it along the wing. Coming to the slot. Dishes it off. Back to the point. He's set it up. Makes the save on the slapper. And he moves it up to Joseph. Coughs it up on the play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Oh, here we go. Goes right to the crease. Oh, a clutch save. Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Broberg. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. Strong defensive effort. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Reaches out and uses the stick. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puck picked up by Suter. Walker's taking it from his own end. Sends it over to Torchenko. Quick feed down low. Feeds it up ahead. He got all of that hit. Grabs the puck in the slot. Suter's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's call. The Rangers are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Sees a pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Lane pass ahead. Sends the feed in front. And that chance is blocked. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy game. Play hockey with your...
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. The Rangers win the draw here shorthanded. Gains the zone through the middle. Grabs control of it at the point. There's a shot and makes the save. Straight up the middle. Here they come. St. Louis plays it along the wing. New York's got the puck shorthanded.
Barrett's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Rangers have it behind the cage. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shot! That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Now a puck past the counter-pop. Denies him! He got all of it!
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Here's a pass to the middle! Oh, he comes up with a stop! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front!
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. He's going to finish this play, but I love how he starts it. It's all with a loose puck battle, and you have to have the tenacity and the fight within you to win this battle. It ain't easy when you got a defender right on you, but you figure it out, you power out, and you take it to the net.
The Blues gain possession in their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blues will take it behind the net. Shot! One save made by Shesterkin. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, look at this chance. Quick shot. Puck goes off the glove. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Puck grabbed by Panarin. The Blues ready to go on the attack. Scores! And they strike Hager once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Bugstad's won the draw at center. Oh, did he drum a thunderous hit there? Oh, denies him with the off the post.
The Blues have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. We meant how many times have they hit the post? And the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Moves it to Kyrou.
St. Louis has a top trio that has everything. They have the ability to finish. They're strong. They're physical. They can engage in front of the net, and they are difficult to stop.
Quick feed to Morrow. Now he slides it up to Rempe. Taken along the wall by Pooley. You'll need more than that to beat him. Quick feed to Folk. Moves the puck to Neighbors. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got numbers.